I'm Jessica with Kasha Reed Workings. This is Sakura Hime, my little baby girl. So we're going to start our 30-day video series for beginner witches and people that are new to their spiritual journey. So buckle in, grab a notebook and a pen, grab some tea if you like it, or something to drink, and let's do this. So, some of you have just found their spirituality. Some of you have already bought in the first witch beginning kit with all your herbs and your crystals. Some of you have a whole setup and still don't know where to go with it. So what we're going to do is the first thing. This is going to be a tiny bit boring, but stick with me, and I promise you at the end of this 30 days that you are going to have a better grasp on not only your journey and your spirituality, but you'll have a direction of where to go. You won't feel so overwhelmed and confused. So the first thing is that you want to make sure that you have a pretty good balance between your mental, your physical, and your spiritual self. Meaning things that you put into your body. I don't eat a whole lot of fast food or a whole lot of crap, and I don't consume a whole lot of meat. But fruits, vegetables, stuff like that. I know not everybody is able to do that kind of stuff, but small changes in small intervals will help. Because what you put into your body is what you're going to get out of your body. So if you're putting in a lot of processed stuff, your connection to spirit and to your own self is going to be a little bit weaker. If one of those areas is lacking, then what happens is that part dies off. So if you don't pay attention to your physical health, you're going to have health issues. If you don't pay attention to your spiritual side, you're going to have spiritual issues. You're going to lose connection with spirit. You're going to lose connection with your intuition and such. So you really want to do your best to find a good balance between those three things. I highly suggest that you take some time and write down mental, physical, and spiritual, and find teeny tiny ways over the next 30 days that you can make some positive changes in those areas. And don't decide that you make a whole lifestyle overhaul. We don't, as humans, do not take well to complete lifestyle changes. Not to mention we're busy in our day-to-day, so just completely switch and change our routine 180 degrees isn't going to be good, nor will it usually work. And then you'll get disappointed that you didn't do it properly and it didn't work for you, and then you're back at square one. Teeny tiny changes. So write down a list of different things that you would like to change and take one a week maybe and just try to implement it into your day. The next thing I would like you to try, because all of this is a lifestyle. It's not something where you can go, oh, I want money one day and cast a spell or a candle. Or I want this person to love me and, throw out a satchel for that. It doesn't work like that. I'm going to give you 4 things that I would like you to try over the next 30 days to slowly start to apply to your life. 1, when you wake up, try lighting an incense. Incense carries your dreams and your intentions to spirit. It's also a very good offering to ancestors, which is another thing that I do. I always leave out honey, a portion of food, or water for the ancestors. It's just to give thanks and gratitude for, leading us, and it'll give you a stronger connection to your intuition and your guides as such. I know it might sound dumb, give it a shot. See how it goes. And the third thing is I want you to try to, when you wake up and you do all this stuff, is to give gratitude for something that you're grateful for in your life. Instead of waking up and being like, crap, I gotta go to school today, or holy monkey butts, I really don't want to go to work, or I got so much stuff to do. Wake up and think of at least one positive thing that you have in your life. Hey, I woke up today. That's a good one. I'm grateful for all the little puppies I have in my life. Oh, baby girl. Or my family, or anything. Just try to start it off on a positive note. Those 3 things take literally 5 to 10 seconds for all of them. Incense, offering out for your ancestors, and a thought of gratitude. Okay? So over the next 30 days, that's the overall thing that I would like you to start to apply to your daily life. Balancing your mental, your physical, and your spiritual side. And also, like I said, lighting an incense, giving gratitude, and an offering out on your altar. Okay, that being said, things that you can do magic and apply it to your day-to-day that are a good place to start for when you're just starting out. Every time I have a cup of tea, I put honey in the bottom of it, and I'll actually draw a sigil for protection that day. And then if I stir my tea, I always stir it towards me 3 times to bring the intentions into me. Something I do all the time, and it takes 2 seconds. Be present in the moment of what you're doing. Positivity. Think about how your day is gonna go. Think of it in a good sense. So even if you have some rough stuff coming up, make it a positive. I'm gonna go about this, and I'm gonna kick its butt, and I'm going to do it the best of my ability. And you know, even while you're getting ready, plan out your day, how you want it to go in your head. And then at the end of the day, journal it and see how it compares. You'll notice that your thoughts are energy, and it'll start to change to a positive for you, how you actually had planned it out throughout the day. It doesn't always happen like that, but like I said, thoughts are energy, and the more positive ways that you think, you're actually doing magic in that sense. You are magically creating your environment around you and how you want your day to go. And the third thing is at night, or when you have some time, light a candle, make sure it's safe. Candles have so much symbolism. It lights your path. It gives thanks. It represents friends and family and prosperity. It represents so many different things, and it's such a small thing that you can do. With all these things combined, okay, if you can keep them up for a 30-day process, and it's okay if you miss a day or two, you're going to notice some positive changes in your life. The only way you're not going to realize or see these positive changes is if you don't keep track of them. So if you don't like to write, or you don't like to journal, you can type it. You can, I don't know, however you feel like you need to keep track of it. Do a voice recording. But you need to keep track of these things, because that's how you're going to judge and calculate your steps forward, or where you're at on your journey. If you don't have any records of that, how are you ever going to know how far you've come? Also, too, is starting with your BOS pages. All that information is stuff that you can add to your grimoires. So all that being said, the next thing I'd like you to do is, if you have a starter witch kit, if you've gotten herbs or oils or crystals laying around, I'd like you to take all of them and spread them out in some of your free time, and I'd like you to do research on all of them. So if you have an herb kit, take each herb and find out the medicinal purposes for that herb, the magical or the symbolic purposes of that herb, and what they're used for, and write all that stuff down. Same for your crystals, same for any oils or candles that you have, and I want you to do some research on them, okay? It's a whole lot of homework for a beginner video, I know, but that's where you have to start. Like I said, this is going to be a 30-day process, but if you stick with me on this journey, I promise you at the end you will see some positive results, and you'll actually have a path set out for you of how to start, where to begin, where to go from here, okay? Tomorrow, I'm going to touch on meditation, because grounding and meditation is super important in magical workings. It creates a baseline for you to start your magic. If you've had a really stressful day, you don't want to bring that into a spell. You don't want to bring that to your altar. You want to discard it first. Alrighty. Thanks, guys, and have a great day.